Everyone, today I will be showing you my old dream address on Animal Crossing. This was the one that I updated in 2014, so it's quite old. And I just had this one pattern path here, so it wasn't so good, but this was just when I was sketching out my town really, and thinking of where things should go. See, Tangy is still in my town. I used to have a cut-out board here and the illuminated clock behind my house. And all these roses. As you can see, the water pattern isn't aligned here, so that used to always annoy me, so that's why Mac left. That's why I made Mac leave. So a lot has changed really. My town looks so much better now, but this was pretty much the same, but now I have blue pansies here. Sorry about that. Oops. This has changed a lot. And I have all my old villagers in this town as well, so there was so much space that I wasn't using. Hammock, don't have that anymore. This is where the tower is now, and the geyser. These are both still the same, these public works projects. Biscuit used to live here. I moved the fountain up to here so I could put that pattern around it. But like I just said, this was when I was just planning my town. But at that time I thought this was quite a good town, but it's actually not that good compared to how it is now. Look, I have rubbish everywhere. Plus I hadn't really finished any of my houses, which to be fair is alright really, because the game wasn't out for that long. The game hadn't been, sorry it's a bit early, the game hadn't released. And I did start working on my town quite late. I was actually working on all my houses. And for some reason I had this pyramid public works projects which doesn't even go with winter at all. Sapave series. See, like, I'm not even following the path, it's so rubbish. I think with my town now, the paths are more linked up, so it's so much easier to get around. I used to have the flower clock here. I removed that because it doesn't go with winter. I only use the illuminated clock because that goes with winter. And it lights up, obviously. What was I making here? Can't even remember. Oh, I think it was the bus stop actually. I've still got that. So the villagers' houses were all a bit random before. Look at this. The Stonehenge isn't there anymore. It's basically random trees everywhere. I used to have Marshall in town, but I didn't like him, so I let my friend have him. So yeah. So that's the wind turbine. I had that for a long time, but as you know, I got rid of it and put a cut-out board standee there for the Arctic Fox. So basically the houses were pretty incomplete. And look, DLC 3's house was just a tent then, and now it's a mansion, so the town's come quite far. What about DLC's house? I didn't see. There's Blanc. Oh, that was still a tent as well. See, I managed to get the Jacob's ladders early on in the game. I didn't actually have a perfect town then, so I thought they were quite rare at that time. This is DLC. Then. Oh, it was for Michaela. Okay. Basically, I was collecting DLC for Michaela then, I guess. Which I hope to do again in the next game, Michaela. Hopefully. So basically I had all the hybrid flowers here. And I kept them there for some reason, just in case I need them. This was quite nice though. It looks like he's got hair on his head because of the snow. This is where Margie lives. The lychee trees have now moved and they're not there anymore. I used to have the daisy flag. Somebody made that for me. It's very cute. Oh, and also the boot has moved. You know where that is? That's near Stitch's house now. I removed this dustbin because I don't even know why I wanted a dustbin in town. I think because I had loads of rotten fruit and I wanted to get rid of it, so that's why I made it. So this was my old dream address, really. I won't even follow the paths. I'll just quickly show you everything. What did I have over here? Oh, I haven't shown you this. Now these do not go with winter at all. I don't even know why I put them in town. I think it was just the public works projects I had unlocked at the time. But look, they are the ugliest public works projects I've ever seen. So yeah. Wishing well. No, this, I don't have this anymore. So I think Tangy is the only villager that I actually have left in my town still. I didn't want to get rid of Tangy. Plus, she goes well with winter really because oranges sort of linked with Christmas, aren't they? So I thought I'd just leave her in town because... Now at first I thought I really wanted Flurry in town because Flurry was like perfect for winter town. But there's just not enough space. I wanted to keep Pico, I wanted to keep Maple, because I had 3 teddy bears living in town. They go with winter, Stitches, Maple, Pico, and they were the cutest ones, so I thought, no, I don't want to get rid of those. So, them, I mean. Hopefully in the next game we can... I mean, we do get quite a lot of villages, really, 11 villages, 10 villages, sorry. But I'd like Nintendo to maybe allow us to have a few more villages in our town, maybe about 14, 15 villages. Because, I mean, there is quite a lot of space in town. Where villagers can put their houses. So I don't see why we can't have more. Anyway, that will be the end, I think. We'll just hear Luna. Now I'm actually filming this. No, I'm actually playing on my other game, on my other DS. This is my cycling town. So that's why the DS is different. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll end this here. Bye bye.